Hey everybody, it's Collector Dude. I'm back for another Marvel previews. This one's number 10, April for June 2021. It looks like they got so many cool books coming out. And I was just looking at this one, Planet Size X-Men. So this is something popular. I think they must have did something like this before. If you know any more information about it, let me know. But Planet Size, they must have did something like this before. At least that's what I was hearing. So they're doing it again, like Marvel does. You know, they do what they've been doing for years. Is other stories and other books that they come up with, other titles, and they'll redo them, like Journey into Mystery and all the different things that they're doing. It's just really cool. I like the color of Magneto's costume there. Kind of like I can't wait to see the new Black Widow movie with her in a white costume and everything. And that looks like it's going to be really cool. And can't wait for Morbius as well. My goodness, I can't wait to see that one. Now look at this. Marvel has got Predator. I'm sure you know, Hunt, Kill, Repeat. Predator. Wow. That looks cool. You can see him going, that looks really cool. You're cordially invited to the Hellfire Gala. Wonder where this is going to have a party. At first I thought that was the Starship Enterprise. You see, on the evening of the summer solstice. Wow. Host Emma Frost invites you to celebrate mutant culture and to strengthen Krakoa's friendship with the nations of man. Wow. Gates open 7 p.m. Let's see, wait a minute. Cocktail hour. Looks very interesting. Should be fun. This June, it says. So, let's see what's going on with that. Now we got Heroes Reborn. I picked up the first few issues. Let's see what they're going to do. I plan on getting all of them. Maybe the main stories here. But I'm not sure if I'm going to get all the link and tied-in issues and everything. Like I said, I had a subscriber ask me whether I was going to get the War of the Bounty Hunter, and I think I will. And everything. I think it looked interesting. I started flipping through some of the books. I said, you know what? If I can, I will. If I can't get all of them, I'm not going to worry about it. King in Black. I did that with that one, but I'm not sure if I'll do it with all of them. But let me know what you guys are going to be doing because it looks very interesting. Certain titles I've seen that are linked in with this or tied in with this, I said I'm going to pick them up. If I see the cover, if I see kind of like I'll glance through the book, I go, you know what, this looks interesting. I'm going to grab this, but I don't plan on just buying all of them. Everything. So, but it's cool because it's like a what if story. So this one's here. This is number 5 of 7. When there's a riot at the Ravencroft Asylum, Nighthawk must descend alone into a realm of madness, surrounded by the most deranged members of his notorious rogues gallery. Wow. Including his archenemy, the maniacal goblin. Okay. There's Wonder Woman right there. No, I'm just kidding. No. Here's Heroes Reborn, number 6 of 7. Over the eons, the fabled daughter of Utopia, Isle, known as Power Princess, has defeated the Algog, Gore the God Butcher, and the King in Black. But now she must venture into the ruins of Asgard, where something unexplained is stirring in the graveyard of the gods. Wow, that sounds spooky. And if you read it that way, it does too. You could play some real happy music and do it there. Hey kids, look, over the eons. then it would sound cool and cute, and the kids could watch. But if you do it real dark and everything like that, play the real somber music and scary wind. No, kids, you can't see this. This is, no. Okay, here we go. Heroes Reborn, number 7 of 7. Together, they ended the Kree Skrull War, defeated Dr. Doom in his secret war, and even endured their own civil war between Hyperion and Nighthawk. But now the Squadron Supreme of America faces their greatest challenge yet, a mysterious new group of troublemakers called the Avengers. That's a nice cover there. That looks cool. Let me see. Now we got Heroes Return. So it's going to go 7 issues. Like I said here, 7 of 7. And then they're going to jump down to Heroes Return. Let's see. Same artist and everything like that. Ed McGuinness, I love his artwork. Let's see. An epic, oversized slugfest between the Squadron Supreme and an otherworldly group of Avengers for the final fate of the whacked-out world of Heroes Reborn. It's a whacked-out world, man. Okay, let's say I don't know, like just from reading these, everything, where they're going to go with it, or has anybody read all of them? I still have yet to read the first issue. It makes me crazy because I'm looking at these books and they're piling up and piling up and piling up, and I have to do a haul video. And I'm thinking, and I want to read the older books too. And some books I read, like Spider's Shadow. I've been liking that. But some of the other ones I put aside and wait till later and everything. But some of them just draw my attention and go, I want to read this one now. But I flip through them and I love the artwork. And I love Linnell Yu's artwork and everything. But to sit down and read them and everything, it's almost like I got to force myself and everything because I'm on to something else. It drives me crazy. But I bag and board them. And then I sit there and go, I should read these, but nah, I'll wait. Let me wait. Well, I don't know why I do that. Like this one. I bought this one and I bought one of these. I think I bought this one. But not this cover. I got a different one. So I have to look and see. You know what? Maybe I didn't buy this one. I bought this. Where is it at? This one here. Squadron Savage. I bought that one. I bought that cover. And I have to do a haul video to show you. So this one looked interesting. Heroes Reborn American Knights. Number 1. Backed by the Squadron Supreme, Commissioner Cage thinks he's bulletproof. He's dead wrong. So what's going on? So he's changed. This is like another what-if story. Let's see what this says here. And it'll take a saint to prove it. Someone is cleaning up criminals who've escaped justice and leaving a bloody trail in their wake. Remember Daredevil? That's kind of like what Daredevil did in the movie. Like he said, if anybody got off on a technicality or something in the movie, he went after them and took care of them. But this is the Squadron's world. And the age of vigilantes is over. Police Commissioner Luke Cage has one job: find the scum and eliminate them. Wow. I'm gonna have to read that one. See, the darker stories, and just when you're just the grimy, gritty stuff, you're like, wow. Okay. Before ambition takes them beyond the city streets. Before ambition takes them beyond the city streets, he's got to take them out. So it's like, if you know anybody, if you know any stories or different things, stuff that happens in current events or different things where you go, a person just keeps getting away with stuff, keeps getting away with stuff, keeps getting away with stuff, and nobody reports it, nobody talks about it, and they just keep doing it. You're like, you know what? I don't like that. It's like, that has to be stopped. You keep getting away with this, and you just think you're going to do whatever you want to, say whatever you want to, and do whatever you want. It's like, it's got to come to an end sooner or later. Either society will do it, or your friend will come in and knock you in the head, or whatever it may be. It's like, hey, you know what? Stop doing that. So here we go. What's this one? This is Spider-Gwen. Cool cover. Heroes Reborn Night Gwen number 1. Introducing NIGHTBIRD. Okay, now they combine them or something like that. By day, Dr. Gwendolyn Stacy is Ravencroft Asylum's leading psychiatrist, but by night, she dons the guise of the vigilante known as NIGHTBIRD. But how did this happen? Why did this happen? And who does Kyle Richmond, the Nighthawk, have to do with it? And what am I talking about? And what does Kyle Richmond, the Nighthawk, have to do with it? There may not be any time to find out. Is that with two T's? Okay. Because NIGHTBIRD must hunt down a new killer called the Jackal. Now, they're combining it and everything. It's almost like she's Marvel's Batgirl and everything. And I get a few Batgirl comic books, but it's kind of seemed cheesy and kind of unrealistic. So I stopped getting it because I'm thinking, you know what? I don't know if she would last in real life. Even Batman, but Batman seems more plausible, like he might survive and everything. But when I saw Batgirl, she just seemed to, I'll just go and throw on my costume, Uncle Alfred, and then kind of like the movie, it was like, you're going to get shot and taken out. It's like, no, just play it safe, stay behind a computer or something like that. But you're going to go out there swinging on a rope and everything like that, somebody's going to shoot you. But I don't know. Let me know what you think about the Batgirl thing. And like this one, I saw the cover and I said, you know what? No, I'm not going to get this one. But like I said, I'm not going to buy all of them, but I like this one. So I grabbed this one, wanted to see it. But let me know what you think about this one here. And then this looks cool. And this one. But I didn't pick this one up, but I got this one. And like I said, this cover here, because it looked like I wanted to see what this character was. And then Cloak looked cool. Let's see. A Tale from the Squadron's Past. Years ago, Nighthawk and his trusted partner, the Falcon, patrolled the streets of Washington, D.C. from the vile criminals that lurked. Patrolled the streets of Washington, D.C. from the vile villain criminals that lurked in the dark. But that all changed one fateful night. Representing for the first time ever, the night Sam Wilson died. Okay. See, this is cool. Look at the cover. Heads up, Birdman. First, I finished off Sam Wilson, and now it's your turn. Wrong, Goblin. You murdered my friend. And today's the day you're gonna die. Wow, he's gonna take him out. Look at that, Goblin's last stand. It's even saying it on the cover, but you'll flip it open and none of it is gonna happen. And it made it look like that, just to make you pick up the cover and you get it and you're like, man. But that's how they sell comics. Not all the time. This is cool too. I like this cover. I just got this one. Let me see. Heroes Reborn Squadron Savage, #1. Elektra leads a team of the world's deadliest heroes and villains, with all of reality hanging in the balance. Man, now why they gotta go there? All of reality. They got a lot to do. Let's see. There are some threats that require a more savage approach than the Squadron Supreme of America can offer. For those missions, the Department of Defense has put together a team consisting of Elektra, the Punisher, Crossbones, Cloak, and the enigmatic Murder Hornet. See, you got to say that word. You got to break it down phonetically. Okay. They must fight their way through a team of superpowered terrorists known as the Redeemers, if they don't kill one another first. Oh, look at those. This team just trying to get together, just like Squadron. Just like it. Just the Squadron. Like I said, look at that. Squadron Savage. Suicide Squad. Ooh, somebody. And there's nothing new under the sun or the moon. Let's see. Prepare for twists, turns, double crosses, and action. Let me make sure I say this right. Aplenty. With an exclamation point. I got to say that right, too. That looks interesting. So that's what I said when I saw it. I said, you know what? Let me pick it up. And I've been wanting to do flip-throughs of comic books and just talk about it as I go through them. So I'm going to try to do something like that and title it something. Because I do, you know, I do my comic book flip-throughs and stuff like that. Maybe I'll do that and then do readings of it and just talk about the book and see how it is, see what you guys think. Oh, this one here is cool. Wolvie, aren't you cold? Let's see, Heroes Reborn, Weapon X, and Final Flight #1. They're the best there is at what they do. Okay, let's see. In a world without the Avengers, the Squadron Supreme protects and defends the interests of America. But where does that leave a country like Canada? The Great White North is now a wasteland. Their forests are scorched, their provinces annexed, their people barely surviving. Who will stand up and protect them from the supremacy of the Squadron? Weapon X and Final Flight. That's who. That's a one-shot. Very cool. Now, Infinite Destinies. This looks interesting. The greatest power in the universe has reinvented itself. The Infinity Stones will be revealed in Infinite Destinies as iconic and new characters clash, setting up Infinity Score in Black Cat and the destruction or reinvention of the Marvel Universe after that. Okay, now we got June, Iron Man Annual #1, guest starring Quantum, Captain America Annual #1, guest starring Overtime. Black Cat Annual #1, guest starring Tiger Division. July, Amazing Spider-Man Annual #2, guest starring Star. Thor Annual #1, guest starring Classified. That's a new character. August, Miles Morales Spider-Man Annual #1, guest starring Amulet. Guardians of the Galaxy Annual #1, guest starring Prince of Power. Okay, then we got Avengers Annual #1, guest starring that new character called Classified. Let's see, coming soon, Infinity Score. Now, is that going to be a musical? I wonder what that, let me see. That would be very cool, though. Infinity Score. Okay, we got Black Cat #8, Infinity Score Part 1, and Black Cat #9, Infinity Score Part 2. I wonder if they're going to come out a week after each, or we have to wait a month for that, because the wait will be unbearable. Okay, each annual includes a chapter of a serialized story linking the biggest stories of the past few years and leading into the biggest stories of the next 5 years. That looks interesting. There's so much stuff that they got coming out. You can't keep up with what they got, and they're bashing you, and you're like, I can't get it all. But that gauntlet looks really cool. I like how that fits together like that. Looks like that's not Arthur Adams' artwork, and I recognize it, but I can't think of the name. But it looks really cool. I like that. I wish they glowed, though. Looked like they were glowing. Okay, now we got here Iron Man. Let's say now we're going through the Infinite Destinies tie-ins now, it looks like. Oh, no, these are the annuals. Okay, Iron Man Annual #1, Infinite Destinies, starts here. When Iron Man learns about the strange people who kidnapped and tortured Miles Morales, he has to look into it. What he finds out about the Assessor, and especially Quantum, will shock him and you. Don't miss this in-depth look at some of the coolest new villains and the groundwork for major future Marvel stories. Major future Marvel stories. Wow. Okay, also in this issue, Part 1 of 8 of Infinite Fury. Nick Fury learns of the new incarceration of the Infinity Stones and sets off to find the Stone Bearers. His quest will take him all over the Marvel Universe and pit him against some very powerful people who will terrify both Fury and you. So first we're going to be shocked, and then we're going to be terrified. You got to remember that. Shock and terrified. They could have switched them. We could have been terrified first, then shocked. But I guess the Assessor, and especially Quantum, can only shock us like that right there, not terrify us. So we have to get that right. So I'm glad they put that, they showed us there. Okay, now we're going to go over here and see Captain America Annual #1. This is Green Lantern. No, that's not Green Lantern. Who is that? Let's see. Captain America versus Overtime. Now, is that his name? Overtime? You see, he's got the backwards arrows and everything. And then if you turn them over, it'll go forward arrow. But this looks like backwards arrows. So, let's see. The fugitive, known as Overtime, yep, that's him, out of death row when the Time Stone chose to bond with his soul, giving him powers he barely understood. Now, thanks to Captain America, his time is up. Oh, wow. His time's up. It looks like a back brace belt. And this looks like a cosplay costume. The way they drew that. Looks like that's what that looks like. Looks like, you see, that looks like paper, and I'm pointing, I got the camera pointing down wrong. This is a cosplay belt or a back brace belt, and this looks like it's cosplay here, like it's rubber or something like that. They stuck that together. It's a really cool costume, though. Let's see what we got going on here. Also in this issue, Part 2 of 8 of Infinite Fury. Part 1 started over here, and we're going to get terrified. And Part 2 is over here. And I don't know if it's the terrification is going to be continuing or not. We'll see. I guess you got to buy them to find out. Now we got Black Cat, whom I love lately. I've been reading the stories. I like them. Black Cat Annual #1, Infinite Destinies, It continues here. Then we got Felicia Hardy's vacation is interrupted when a layover in South Korea turns into an insane caper. Okay, I love it when a caper is going on there. Here we go. This caper is a deadly journey across Seoul, where she comes face to face with Taiguchi, White Fox, and Tiger Division. Remember they talked about Tiger Division was going to be in there. From Taskmaster number 3. And what does this have to do with Infinite Stones? No, with the Infinity Stones. Find out this June. And see, here we go. Also in this issue, part 3 of 8 of Infinite Fury. More of the terrification going on. Let's see, now we got Planet Size X-Men. Hellfire Gala. Down here's a cool picture here. I'm not sure when this is coming out. I thought I saw this, but maybe I'm thinking of something else on the shelf because I don't want to miss this. I want to get, when it's a number 1, I usually like to pick them up. So, they came to slay, it says. The Hellfire Gala rages on, but bigger things are afoot, a world away. Make no mistake, this is an X-Men book drawn by superstar artist Pepe Larraz. It is absolutely the most important issue of the month. That's what they say. All right. I'm going to pick that one up. I plan on picking that one up. Very cool covers. Look at that. Hellfire Gala. Look, they're walking the green carpet. Or it's grass. One of the two. Very cool costumes. Looking fine. Very cool. Let's see. They came to slay, it is. Maybe that didn't mean kill. It's just slay because of their cool costumes. Look at those shoes. Very cool. Slay with the costumes and everything. Just blowing people away with those. Look at that. Marauders. Sword. Okay, here we go again. Marauders again. Do you have your ticket? Do you have your reservation? Do you have your card? Your invitation? Marauders number 21. A lot of people involved in that, a lot of covers. Welcome to the Hellfire Gala. The Hellfire Trading Company has put together the biggest event of the season, the very first Hellfire Gala. Everyone will be there. All your favorite mutants. And there's a little bug there. Get out of there. Little mutant buggy. All your favorite mutants. Their closest allies. And their worst enemies. For a night of dinner, drinks, diplomacy, and deceit. Fireworks to follow. Plus, from the archives, a classic X-Men tale with our very first look at a Hellfire Gala by Chris Claremont and John Bolton. Looks interesting. What's Wolverine doing up there? Get out of the planter. Can't take him no place. It looks like he's got a skin-tight bodysuit on. Like a wetsuit tuxedo. How in the world does he got one of those? And he just has, it's like this is just a bodysuit right here. Spandex. And he's got these little things here. Wrist things that make it look like it's a tuxedo, and then the neck piece. He's got those claws all the time, though. They're answering the door. Look, you can't come in. Well, I think, well, maybe she's showing her card, so her invitation, so I guess he's going to let her in. Very cool. X-Force number 20. Invite only to the Hellfire Gala. Yep, Hellfire Gala. It's potty time, but somebody's got to work. Somebody's got to work it. And when invited guests and a few crashers proved... He looked like he might have crashed it. What they doing inviting Wolverine? But he's there. Proved... Let's see, when... And when invited guests and a few crashers prove to be planet antagonistic agents, X-Force will need to get their hands dirty and keep this all under wraps before anyone catches wind. Ooh. All right. Hellions. Again, just a second. Okay. Hellions. They're gonna mess up the party, man. These must be the Crashers. They're acting up like that. Got Sabretooth. Is that Sabretooth? Is that somebody else? Swinging from the chandelier. Come on, man. Here we go. Hellions number 12. Who invited the Hellions to the Hellfire Gala? That's what it's. Let's look at them. They're tearing everything up. Who thought it was a good idea to invite the antisocial Hellions to the fanciest bash of the year? Oh, no one. They weren't invited, but they showed up anyway. Ain't that like it? Man, yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, man, they're going to get zapped out of there. Let's see, who's this? Now we get Excalibur, number 21. Oh, look at that suit, man. That's cool. Who's breaking up the ground? That's okay. I thought she was breaking up the ground. Who's breaking up? Look at it, breaking up the ground and everything. Come on. Excalibur 21. Richter hates parties. I see you at the party, Richter. Let's see. Even the nice ones. And with Captain Britain's return to a changed world, this one is looking to be not so nice. Excalibur's earth-shattering Hellfire Gala issue will change Krakoan diplomacy forever. I see you at the party, Richter. I gotta work on my Arnold Schwarzenegger. Work on it. Get to the chopper! Chopper! More Hellfire Gala. X-Men 21. The Heroes of Krakoa debut. It's a changing... Here we go. It's a changing if the guard. That's not right. It's a changing... but I'll read it just like it says. It's a changing if the guard, as the first X-Men team of Krakoa debuts. One era ends as a new one begins, and the handoff happens here. Then we got here. Tense, irritable, or 2 milligrams. Tense, irritable, headaches. Control yourself. Oh, I gotta read that better. Tense, irritable, headaches. Control yourself. Wow. 32 tablets. X-Core number 2. A shark in the water. Okay, now what's going on with this one? After X-Core's shocking debut, they've got fences to mend, hands to shake, and most importantly, a board to staff. With Dr. Jamie, or is that Jaime? Jamie Madrox's top-class dupe staffing the Hellfire Gala. CXOs, Monet and Angel must stalk the dance floor and hope they don't get preyed on themselves. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of tie-ins into this party. This party is going to be going on for months. Or is this just weeks? Wow. More of it. New Mutants. Here we go. New Mutants. Number 19. And I'll cry if I want to. Okay. I'll cry if I want to. The Hellfire Gala is here. And the New Mutants have the chance to take a break from training the youth of Krakoa. An opportunity to get dressed up and get down. But not everyone is on their best behavior. And someone has vanished without a trace. Oh, man. Do you hate that? Trying to get down and then somebody got to vanish. Okay, now we got Sword. Here's some wild covers. Now, what is this? It's a reflective table or some type of something or jewel. I don't know. There's somebody's claws. They don't like it on this side either. Sword number 6. This is what comes next, it says. On Earth, the Hellfire Gala is in full swing. Somebody went missing over here, though, see. Now, And maybe they're in this book here. But on Sword, Station 1, a very different guest list comes together as Abigail Brand finally unveils her plans for Mysterium and the future of human and mutant kind. Somebody always got to be planning something. People over here partying, trying to get down, and somebody over here got to be planning something. You're like, man, that's why you always got to keep your eyes open when you're at the party. Because, you know, you never know who's walking in the door or who's sneaking out the back with whatever. All right. Now we got Wolverine. Oh, man. Can't him and Deadpool... Maybe, actually, no, I bet you Deadpool crashed the party. I bet you he crashed it. Wolverine's like, get out of here. Look at that. They got the balloons in the back. Let me see. Wolverine 13. Let's see if Hellfire Compromise. Can Wolverine and X-Force keep the peace, or is this gala doomed? Now, is he part of a team right now? Am I missing something? Because I know he was part of the Avengers there. I'm not sure if he's Savage Avengers. So if they're there, I don't know. He's causing him to spill his drink and his food and everything, man. Look, that's funny. There's a bird's nest in in the sign. Okay, now we got Way of X. Look at this thing. Wow. Okay, I'll stop there because I don't want to run out of time. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll start again with this. You guys have a great night, and Collector Dude is out. There's a lot of cool books. I'm out.